Welcome to everybody to another Rev Talk. As usual, we've been chit-chatting and something triggered us today that we decided what a great topic. It's not what triggers you, but how you can become impeccable with your words instead of using a negative word, we'll find a replacement word. And we've got a great list to go over to see if they trigger you or if you can use the alternative. Reverend Kim?
Okay, so yes, I call this kind of a reformatting. This was something that was discussed with myself and my SRT therapist on Sunday, and because I use I use the word annoying a lot, apparently.
You do. I didn't even think about it, but you
But
do.
I do. I'm trying to find a word that's not as bad, so I use annoying. I don't want to be dramatic about, it's catastrophic, something like that. So I use annoying. And she said, let's change that around to inspiring. Instead of the word annoying, use inspiring. And I had to laugh about that because there was a lot of inspiring things going on for me. I had to keep telling myself, this is so inspiring. So Reverend Beverly and I were sitting there singing, thinking, okay, what other words can we come up with to take a different to flip that lens, to take a different perspective on those words? Because as we've talked before, and as I'm sure you all know, those kinds of words are heavy words that that affect our vibration as much as someone else saying it to us. Maybe even more so coming from us sometimes. So we came up with a couple that, if you decide, you can come up with your own, which would be even better. So for the word frustrating, we came up with encouraging.
Like that.
Now, Reverend Beverly brought up the word but. And but is one of those words that people use a lot. And I think it's a very unconscious word that comes out a lot. The word but, B-U-T, is a negating word, meaning whatever you've said before that word is not true. And I'm sure you've heard people say, I don't mean to be gossiping about so-and-so, but, which then means you're going to get a tirade of some kind of gossip going on about so-and-so.
Yes.
Instead of using the word but, use the word and, which means you need to be careful about what you're saying before that but if you're putting an and in it.
It's included then, and then you're in trouble.
Correct. But so the next two words I think could be interchangeable is discouraging or disheartening. And I've used disheartening sometimes to, or disappointed. Um, Instead, use uplifting. And that might seem counterintuitive to how you feel. And if you use uplifting, it has a different feel to it, doesn't it?
Even when you just think it takes away, it negates what we're saying. Yes.
Yes. I mean, I think it also helps uplift whatever feelings that were maybe dragging you down a bit. Instead of, oh, I'm so discouraged. Oh, okay, I'm uplifted, which then gives you the opportunity to look for what it is that's uplifting.
There you go. That's the key right there.
Yeah.
You think, why?
You have to kind of, like you said, to be impeccable with your words.
Mhm.
So the next word we came up with was overwhelmed. And that changed to immersed.
I think that's like chocolate syrup on ice cream. It's just like
Oh,
it encompasses it.
that's a good analogy. I like that. Overwhelmed. It's instead of I'm overwhelmed, I'm immersed.
Uh-huh.
And that has a whole other depth of feeling to it. Oh, I like that. Very good. The next word, stuck. Instead of saying stuck, you say you're grounded,
Grounded.
which
Hmm,
means there can still be movement. If you say you're stuck, there's no movement.
that's
If
right.
you're grounded, there is upward movement, I think.
Because I always say that when I'm balancing the checking accounts through the company. I'm stuck. I can't figure it out. What do I do? I need to
Oh,
change that till I'm grounded.
I'm
What
grounded.
avenue am I going to take?
Very good. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like that.
Mhm.
And I think the final one that we came up with was instead of confused, you're curious.
I like that.
Because what that does, the word curious solves the dead end of I don't know with the open-ended I wonder. So instead of oh, I'm so confused. Oh, I'm curious. I'm curious, which allows your brain and everything else to say, oh, okay, let's look for what you're curious about,
That's
rather
interesting.
than being confused, which kind of, I think, throws
Well,
the
it's
kind of
past tense.
the whisk into your head and jumbles things up. Curious means you're seeking
Yes.
and you're looking for answers that, you know, you haven't been able to find just yet.
Yeah.
Like, I
That's
wonder,
that's a good one.
I wonder. So it's so from confused to curious, curious. And so, yes, with some of my health issues lately, I have been using the word inspiring for a lot of things, maybe tongue in cheek sometimes, and yet I've been
Like
using it.
what did we say for frustrated?
Um, encouraging,
Encouraging. Because
encourage.
with the sprinklers breaking,
Oh, it's very
and every
encouraging.
time you encouraging, then I got to go find another encouragement because it just, goes
Yeah,
down the line.
it's encouraging that you see all of this.
Oh, yes.
It's it
I'm
makes you
learning something.
well, it makes you, and learning is fun.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, this is
it's
nice.
so
This is, yeah.
inspiring and encouraging.
Oh, yes.
It takes some more mental effort to reformat what we're saying so that we keep our vibration elevated and not allow ourselves to be brought down into the negative of our lives and everything going on around. Is this the key to everything? I wonder.
It's a very, very good start.
It is a good start. And that's every step you make towards improving yourself. And that's all you can do is improve on yourself. Can't do it to anybody else. That's not your purview. You're
The one thing
here.
you made me realize when we were talking about this is when you're down and you're just not not yourself and you're very negative. But if you turn that around and stop being down and start thinking of what gratitude you have or what pleases you, that raises you up, and you physically then see the improvement to yourself and how you feel internally.
Yes.
And that's what we're trying to get at here is you need to realize how powerful these words are as we use them, not only to you, but to those receiving them.
Absolutely. And how powerful each one of us are individually, and how much power we have to put out there, and how we choose to do that. You know, we've talked about it before that it's a choice. What is your choice this morning? You're choosing to, be happy, encouraging, inspiring, curious.
I like curious because every morning I wake up and want to see what's going on.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I always, one of the things I start out with, and I got that from Consciously Erin on her YouTube is it's a great day.
Mhm.
It's a great day. And I say, let's begin.
Mhm.
That's the momentum you bring
Cough now.
yourself.
I always remember my grandfather said, I'm on the right side of the grass. Thank you, Lord.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's what that's what we need to remind ourselves. It's another one of the habits that we get into, that we can get into to uplift ourselves and to bring about, positive change for ourselves, and therefore spreading it out to everybody else.
I'm going to cough for a while. I've got my cough back
Oh
season.
no. So what do you think, Reverend Bev?
I think that was excellent.
I like
It makes you think. That's
yes.
the key.
And to allow ourselves to be aware of how words affect us as well as everybody else. So with that, we want to thank you for joining us on another Rev Talk. We want to remind you to be gentle with yourself and to be kind to yourself, and to remember that you are unique in all the universe. There will never be another just like you in all of space and time. You are powerful, you are cherished, and you are loved. And without you, the song of the universe would be incomplete. Until next time, my friends, be well.